Returning from Davos last night, President Trump also spoke about negotiations for a deal on Greenland. Listen.
We can do anything we want. We can do military. We can do anything we want. And it's being negotiated, and let's see what happens. I think it'll be good.
Earlier this week, President Trump walked back his threat to impose tariffs on 8 European allies over their objections to his calls for a U.S. takeover of the Arctic island. He announced a framework of a future deal on Greenland had been reached. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio is watching this angle of our stories today and joins us from our London newsroom. Good morning, Ramy. So we heard the president there say, as part of this framework of a deal, the U.S. could do whatever it wants, but fact-check that for us. Tell us about the deal and the reaction from European allies.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts, a lot of reactions here. But ultimately, Errol, it could rewrite this major defense agreement between the U.S. and Greenland, signed after World War II, that could give the U.S. even more control, more leverage of the island. And there are a couple layers of emotion from the contacts I have in the government and in defense in Copenhagen. One, there's relief that Trump won't deploy the U.S. military, according to what he says. Two, there is anxiety about this framework, though, because there is not much that is official out there. And then three, the talk out there that is bubbling would appear to cross red lines about sovereignty for Denmark and for Greenland. Now, one is the idea that the soil under any U.S. military bases in Greenland, like Pituffik Space Base, would become American soil, sort of like how embassies work around the world. This morning, I spoke with Denmark's former defense minister, Hans Engell, and he said that idea is a non-starter.
Well, I will feel no. You can stay here and we will make an agreement and a treaty without end, but you cannot take a part of the Danish kingdom and then say, well, this is American territory. Greenland has been a part of Denmark for many, many hundreds of years before the United States existed.
And Denmark's claim, in fact, to Greenland traces back about 1,000 years to the Norse settlements. As for America's former military footprint, there used to be 17 bases. This was at the height of the Cold War. Now we know there is only one, and there appears to be an acceptance, at least moving forward, that the U.S. military presence will grow again after World War II, after it went down. Now it might come back up in upcoming talks. The defense minister pointed out it's the Americans who actually pulled back from Greenland, and that they would actually be welcome to come back, he said, but only if they did it respectfully.
And Ramy, what was the former defense minister's position of external threats? President Trump keeps claiming that it's about protecting Greenland from Russia and China, but how did the defense minister see it, the former defense minister?
Yes, absolutely. He told me that there is no doubt that Russian interest for the Arctic area is very, very high. And he said the concern is everywhere. On land, where there aren't a lot of people, only 57,000 people on this massive island, and also underwater. Take a listen.
Increased very much, and the possibilities to hide in this. It's a vast country. It takes a hell of a long time to go from south to north. If the Russians, they hide the subs into some of the very enormous, vast Greenlandic fjords, it is not easy to detect them. So we need to strengthen the efforts with drones and many other systems, and that is also what the cooperation with the U.S. will be about in the years to come.
And looking ahead, talks will get underway next week or the week after with that high-level working group. So more to come.
All right, Ramy Inocencio in London. Ramy, thanks.